Stop building AI apps that makes your user stare at a loading spindle. In this video, we are going to use the brand new ServerSentEvents support in .NET 10 to stream real-time responses from a local Ollama model directly into the Angular frontend. No OpenAPI credits required, no lags, just pure local streaming speed. So come, let's get started. Hey everyone, today we are tackling one of the most important parts of the AI user experience, the streaming. We have all used ChatGPT and seen how the text types out word by word. Implementing that yourself can be tricky, but with the release of .NET 10, it's become incredibly simple. So we have the Angular application and the server-sent event application loaded. So this is the Angular application. I'll give you the entire code. You don't need to worry about it. And I'm going to open up this .NET application, and if you look at this, let's take a look at this installation. For installation wise, I have the OpenAPI installed, I have the HTTP connection, I have the Ollama Sharp installed. Okay, so basically we have the code changes for OpenAPI as well as the Ollama. You can use whatever you want, but to keep it like a zero cost, we are going to use the Ollama model. Okay, this is the project settings, and if you go to this app settings, you can see if you want, you can use the API OpenAPI key, or you can just simply use the Ollama model. Okay, so where is this important thing that comes into picture? So if you go to chat controller, I'm going to expand this and I'm going to minimize this. So we have a method called Steam Ollama. Okay, so if I open this, this is the simplest code that is returning the typed result.ServerSentEvent. This is applicable from .NET 10, and this is the very simplest event. You can see these are the two methods that we use. So all what we do is we take the Ollama URL, which is Ollama running in the local. The default URL is this. I use this model. You can use 3.2 as well. So all what you have to do is we have to start the Ollama. Okay, so we'll open up the command prompt and just run the model. Once the model starts, we will focus on this. It will be on this API URL. So all what we do is we take the URL, we take which model that is running, right? Depends on which model you're running. Anyway, everything is free. So we create a client called iChat client, and iChat client, if you look at this, these are the namespace. So we use the .NET Core server-sent-event, and we use the Ollama Sharp. Okay, and then all what we do is are going to take what is coming. The chat request is the one which is coming from the UI, so we will have a message. These are the things that, so a role, a context, and this one is coming. Okay, so what we do, we are going to create a chat message and we're going to steam it. So server sent event of steam it. So this will be called, and if you look at this, this is the simplest thing. It's going to take the steam. For every time a steam is coming, it is going to send this information in delta mode. Okay, now I'm going to run this. We are already using the Llama. I will say hi here just to make sure this is running. It's running, right? Now what we do, we open up this project, go to run, to terminal, new terminal, ng-serve, and then it's going to run this project. And in this project, if you see, we have a chat model, we have a chat service. Okay, the chat service will eventually call our API, and then it knows how to read by step by step, and then it's going to show it in the UI, and we're going to see how it looks. Okay, I'm going to open this project and I'm going to open this developer tool, clean this up and say hi just to warm up. You see, we are triggering the API. Okay, see, the API started sending the information in bytes. You can see it is typing. So I'm going to type this and let's see what it says. This is the old model, so it doesn't have full information, but it's going to talk about what it knows. It's typing word by word. You can see it has been sent as a stream. Okay, we don't need to wait for this whole 10 seconds or 15 seconds lag and then respond everything. Instead, as we type, it is going to return the information. All right, so it's already saying anything. So I'm going to ask something, and you can see it's sent, it keeps sending, and then you can also see some stop sign, right? The moment you hit stop, it will close this HTTP call, so it notifies the API that do not process anything, don't waste tokens, stop it. That's why it stopped here. Okay, so you can see how this is working. It's looking like a real chat, right? So in the upcoming videos, we will see how we will use the Cloud Code to beautify this or to improve this using the Cloud Code extension or even the command line tool. All right, so in this video, all we learned about the server sent event in .NET 10, which is very useful. You can actually stream the information, the response to the UI, so you don't need to wait for this whole call to complete it. Alright guys, so if you like this video, share this with your friends, give me a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, to write it in the comment section. And you can find this coding in the GitHub repository. I will give all the details in the description. So stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tech tutorials. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Happy coding!